Hey y'all, as promised again, I am doing a flip of my Charleston with Carlson trip that Ashley and I took together. This year was Charleston, last year was Nashville. Anyway, so this is what another thing I've been working on over the last month. I did finish this one a few weeks ago as well as the San Diego one. This is what I took this with me and we worked on it together. So like we go out and like do stuff, but then we also just like spend the evenings like playing in our planners and journals and sharing supplies and doing all the things. It did end up doing 2 signatures in here because I knew it would be full. This thing is heavy and it's quite the chunk and I love it. I love it so much. Okay. The cover is made out of a Daphne's Diary, excuse me, cover, and I just kind of pieced it together, kept the fall colors because it was November, it was early November, but because we were in Charleston, it was warm, so it didn't feel super fallish, but we're okay with that. So I think that, I think next year we'll be looking at somewhere, because like when we went to Nashville last year, it was like jacket worthy, right? But it did get a little warm, like it was a nice fall vibe. So next year we'll think about somewhere maybe a little bit cooler as well. Anyway, so let's get into it. We just had the absolute best time. It was like 3 days of just like hanging out, and definitely not long enough. This trip went so much quicker than last year. Like I don't know what was happening, but it just, anyway. Okay, so this sticker I got from Redbubble. I went on there and picked out just a couple Charleston-esque stickers for Ashley and I to share. This is like the morning of, so this is me in the car, like I'm ready to stride out, right? And then she is still at her house, just got ready, finna go to the airport. We were like feeling ourselves for sure. And then this, I actually got this. This is actually like a pocket if I needed to put anything in there. I didn't sew too many pages in this journal. I think I did a flip of this prior to putting anything in it. But this page right here was actually from a, one of those planners, the big fat spiral planners that Hobby Lobby has, the Paper Studio ones. I bought one for like, it was like fallish colors, but and it was like a 23, 24. I think it was on sale for like $3. I was like, I can use the papers, thank you. So I just put that in there, and then I have this super fantastic fabulous washi. I don't know if you can see that it is gilded. My lighting is what it is. I'm so sorry, y'all. Ooh, I think you can see a little bit. But yeah, so I have like, I bought a whole set off Amazon of like fallish. There is some like Christmassy ones, but there's just like animals and scenes and stuff like that. So threw some of that in there. I did do some coffee drip staining on the Tomoe River paper before I put the journal together. And like, this is how much of a nerd I am. This like drip was too pretty to cover, so I literally left this blank because that's who I am. So the first night we just had drinks and snacks and all the chips and all the, bevies, and it was just so much fun. So much fun. We tested out these stamps. Ew, hold on. Let's see if I can pull them out without making a big old mess. These little stamps that I got in the Philippines like 100 years ago, that I had never opened, and so we opened them and used them, and they're so stinking cute. So cute. Anyway, so we're just like playing, chatting, talking all night long. It was so wonderful. it just kind of like, I tried to put in magazine pages that had the vibe of the place that we were staying. We got a VRBO, a little house situation, and so like Charleston-y vibes, or my thought of what Charleston is, because I had never been prior to this. Even though it's like a 4.5 hour drive for me, like it's not even that far. So anyway, just chilling, listening to music, you know, playing with all the things, sharing supplies. Like this is her washi and her washi. It was just like literally, so I have a picture in the back of like our table when we were working, and like crazy. We are crazy. Anyway, but this is just the back of that stamp set. Or like the, you know, the cardboard that it came on. I paid 49.75 Filipino pesos for this guy. That's like $3, I don't know. And just like Bitmojis, so printed out Bitmojis of us. I did bring my printer, my Canon selfie. I did bring that. My dad was sending me some funny stuff, and just kind of like making notes of like our conversations, because we're pretty much hilarious. Like we're actually hilarious. This page I didn't end up journaling on, but like, I don't know. I like it. I like it as is. I like it as is. I did do a little bit of writing. I didn't actually have much like journaling time, which is totally fine. But we had like these rocking chairs on the front porch, and I'm like, that's where I need to be. I want to sit there and journal and drink my coffee and all that. So I did get to do that a couple times. But most of the time we were just talking and chatting and having a good time. I did make these little pockets, like as you can see here, just the way I put the magazine pages together, it made these little pockets. So some have stuff in them and some don't, and we're okay with that. Absolutely okay with that. Okay, so like our tradition, well, second year in a row, is to take all our Snapchat photos the first night. So we play in our planners, journals, chat, have a few beverages, eat our body weight in chips and salsa, and then we take all these Snapchat photos, and we are like dying laughing. Like I think next time we'll set up a video so you can get a behind the scenes of all of this that happens. So I have just printed out all, so what happened is she sent me some, and then like later, and I printed them out, and then later Bella found more that were like stashed in my like photos that was like, oh, a link, you know, it was a link to them, and not that like the photos didn't get sent, but a link to them did. So I found more. So I ended up having to like do these tip-ins. This one flips up because of the way I had put this one in, and I didn't have room to do a flippy like that. So that one, oh my god, we're happy. We just have so much fun just like making faces and like doing all the things. These, y'all, it's, and there are like these, we grinched ourselves. We're running from the cops here. I hope y'all, oh yeah, y'all can see all this. It's just, y'all, and you just have no idea how much we're like dying laughing in between all of these. There's some are like super cute, and then some are like, you're hilarious. So this one, I finally figured it out. I was like, oh, I guess that I guess the makeup only works on one, and then I figured out that she's Fiona and I'm Shrek. So that's fun. Oh my god. And then these, like, ooh, they had some dark vampy ones, I guess because it had just been like Halloween and whatnot. So we really liked these. Like, we just had some, they're kind of, those I like, those are a little tiny bit creepy, but but these were giving oh my god, what are those the vampire movies? I got nothing. Anyway, but they, you can see our eyes are like a little bit blue. Anyway, what are those movies? Anyway, help me in the comments, y'all. Okay, but these, dead. Cannot stop laughing at these. And what is happening right here? Look at my face. Y'all, I'm telling you, I am telling you, we just have so much fun. This is like one of my favorite parts of our trip. So anyway, so I did print all these out on the selfie. I did back to back the little the tip-ins, so that you don't see the back of the photo paper. And then just like, oh my god, y'all. Oh, and the hot dogs. They're crazy. Snapchat has some crazy things. Anyway, that's like our first night. And I do have some pages that I just put in like magazine stuff, and left it kind of like as a just as a visual, and not necessarily like we saw this on our trip, I don't know. I think so. I had magazine pages from like, oh, that Domino magazine, and they would like feature a city sometimes, and they featured Charleston years ago, and I kept the pages because I'd always wanted to go to Charleston. So I think that's what this one is from. So anyway, the next morning, I did not eat enough the night before, and I was not feeling super hot. Anyway, so we had a quiet morning, and then we were able to go out and do all the things. And oh my god, we found the paper canopy. This shop is amazing. It is so cute. Go look it up. They are on Instagram, the paper canopy. Or just look up paper canopy in Charleston, and this is the cutest little shop with all the cutie little things, and like washi tape and notebooks and pens and anything, stickers, all the stuff. They even had like a little like vending machine for stickers. Like, I don't know if y'all had these in your elementary school or if your kids do, but like they're like these little vending machines, and you put your coins in and you go jink and you pull it back out, and then the sticker comes out. That's what they had. But we had to like trade our money in for tokens. She gave us tokens. It was the cutest thing. We had so much fun. So that's the sticker I got, and it features local artists, which is also awesome. Oh man, we just explored the town. We walked a lot. Like we walked from, like, this was in walking distance of our place we stayed, and we did have to drive down to the southern part of the city, but then we walked like from there. Rainbow Row, totally beautiful, amazing. And I didn't even do much journaling here because I just wanted the pictures to kind of speak for themselves. And again, look how pretty that is. So kind of left the pictures to speak for themselves here with Rainbow Row. So beautiful. I just stuck this map in here. It just kind of sits in between the signatures. But there's this like open, like it's like a cellar, like a crawl space, but it was like open. And Ashley's like, I'm going in. I'm like, no, don't do that. Because Charleston is one of those like haunted cities like Savannah or whatever. And so I was like, don't do that. Don't go in. But she's like, but wait, if they have candy, alcohol, puppies. And this one house was still decorated for Halloween. They had all their skeletons out. It was so pretty. And then we walked down a cobblestone street, and it was amazing. Yeah, like it was so cute and perfect. Walked down to the harbor, sat by the water. It was just beautiful. We just like sat there and just kind of relaxed and enjoyed the water. And then we had to do a little Snapchat. This is one of my favorite ones too. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so just like added washi and these are washi stickers that I had. I just wanted to fill in that space because I only journaled right over there. And then we went to the pineapple fountain. And again, like I didn't always journal. I'm working on being okay with some white space. I really like stuff to be filled in, and I'm not super crazy about like some being filled in and some not, but I guess maybe I just need to get over myself because I didn't have anything else to put here. So like, let's just let it be what it is. And on that note, like I love this page. Like I love how this page turned out with just the openness and all of the, just, anyway, loved it. I loved it. This was actually from a Daphne's Diary as well. I thought it was super cute. we did find this cute little shop, so we snagged a business card, and I just paper clipped it in there. That was the bag. So I cut the bag out. Again, coffee stains. We had New York pizza in Charleston for dinner. It was so good. But y'all, look. Oh, I'm losing my map. Look. These are our hands. Look at the size of the mozzarella sticks. They were massive. Like, we literally think they took a block of cheese and just cut it and fried those bad boys up. Absolutely massive. It was mildly scary. But as we just had a blast. The whole trip was such a blast. Yeah, so we had some little porch chats in our rocking chairs in the morning. It was so much fun. And then, I'm just like, we found Charleston to be an SFW, like not safe for walking because the sidewalks are horrible, all cracked, holy rocks, glass, like the whole, just awful. You have to be very, very careful is what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, the cutest coffee shop I've ever seen in my entire life. It is called Bad Bunnies, and it is so precious. This was like the mural painted on one wall, and then the Bad Bunnies were painted on the other. It is owned by this couple who I believe the story is they got tired of their corporate jobs and wanted to open a coffee shop in the neighborhood. We were able to walk here. It was so amazing. They put little designs in your coffee. We got stickers. This is the sleeve. They have a big stamp. We pondered pilfering the stamp because it was like right over on the wall, and they were like, no, let's not do that. And because I was like, I need to eat, we did stop at Holy City Bagels and picked up some bagels to eat, and oh my gosh, they were so good. So this is the bag that it came in, also had a stamp on it, so I kept that and like tucked in the order, business card, and then like the photos. Look at the they had that on their wall. I thought that was so cute. That was my bagel. It was, oh my gosh, y'all, oh my gosh, that's all I'm gonna say. And then I have the menu, the bagel menu tucked in there as well, and then we just paper clipped that bad boy to keep everything tucked in there. In this, we went to the market. Oh my gosh, I went to the market. So we just kind of kept like the business cards and stuff that we got. This is actually I got this bracelet there. It's supposed to represent Rainbow Row. And so this was like in the box with that. So I just kind of wanted to keep all the little business cards we picked up, have them shoved in this super fun bag. I needed more room for journaling, so I just cut a piece of Tomoe River paper and stained it a little bit with some coffee, put, stickers and journaling and all the into all the fun things. We're a mess. That's what I'll say. We're a mess. And then, oh my gosh, the day was so windy. And of course I chose that day to wear a dress. And it was literally like, Ashley was like standing behind me to hold the back down, and I'm like holding the front down. It was one of those days. One of those days. And then, oh my gosh, so we're walking through the market, which is like this outdoor market with all the booths and tables and everything. Everybody's got all this stuff set up. We're walking through the market, and we saw a girl with a paper shopping bag with this design on it. Oh my gosh. And I was like, excuse me. And I literally asked her, I was like, excuse me, like, where did you get that bag? And she like told us about this bookstore that was like down a couple blocks and like over. And we're like, okay, done. And we went in there, and it was the cutest bookstore. It was all kind of, I think it was supposed to be all romance based type, but like it was so pretty and beautiful, and like had stickers and pens and like anyway, so this was I bought Bella a Taylor Swift like cup, like a glass cup thing, and so she wrapped it in the tissue paper. Oh my gosh. And then, so she wrapped it and put this sticker on it. And then I was like, can I have a couple of the stickers? And like the lady looked at me, first of all, like I was crazy. And then she was like, had this like, I don't think so. And I like gave her like puppy dog eyes. And then she gave me the 2 stickers, but Ashley was over there paying. And then like Ashley finished, we're walking out and I held the sticker up to her so she could have it. And I was like, get on your knees and tell me you love me. And she literally did in the middle of the store. It was amazing. I do have this tucked in here. I'm not going to pull it out because it's slightly difficult to put it back in. That's what she said. So anyway, but I do have some pictures of the shop in there. And then we went back. This is just some pictures of our place. I always take pictures of our place like before we get it all messy. And there was actually a sticker in like, they left us a koozie and like, your dishwashing supplies, and there was a little sticker in there. And then it was cute the morning that we were leaving and like, putting luggage in my car across the street. I saw like 4 chicks who had like their phone set up on this rock, and they were all like sitting on the porch trying to like get a picture, of their place before they left after their girls' weekend. And so I like hollered across the street. I was like, y'all want me to take a picture? And they were like, oh my God, yes. And so I like went over there and took some pictures for them. And then they came over and took some pictures for us on our little rocking chairs on our porch. It was so sweet. It was so sweet. I did go back down to Holy City Bagel, picked up a bagel. She wasn't as hungry as I was, so she still had half her bagel, but I did not. So I picked up a bagel for the road, and just got their drink menu and kind of documented a little bit of my carpool karaoke on the way home. I love this picture of us, so I made that a big one and put thankful there. And then Bella left me this note on my office door when I got home. It was the sweetest thing. And this is just a postcard we picked up. And oh my gosh, this washi we got at the paper canopy. And Ashley got it the first time that the day we went, and I did not, and I've regretted it. And so we actually were passing the paper canopy on the way to Bad Bunny's, and so we may or may not have stopped in there again so I could get this washi. And then Ashley did the sticker machine again. And then just one more map. This is one of those cutie ones with like the drawings and stuff, and it's the cutest little thing. I love these maps. So definitely had to pick one of those up, and it just sits right back here. So that is all our shenanigans, just documenting the funny things we say, places we went, of course, picked up all the stickers and all the things that we could, paper bits and everything that we can, the menus and all that stuff. So y'all, I hope you enjoyed this. This is just like a little glimpse into our craziness, and just a little fun little trip through my travel journal. So y'all, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.